Wait, am I live? Oh, shoot. I think I am live. Hey, folks. Wait, yeah, there we go. Yes. Hey, folks. I'm Zach. This is the Paper Computer Games YouTube channel, which, in case you're not aware, is a channel about paper computer games. So yeah, I'm glad I finally cleared that up, you know, for all you folks who were confused. Hey Salman, how's it going? I think we need some music all up in here, so I'm going to provide some. Let's see. I really need to just like make a playlist, but I don't know. Let's get some PCG community music all up in here. I always like Summer Breeze by Salman, especially since he's here right now. Why not? Let's see, anything by Detune Paper. Let's do Detune World Islands. Let's get something by JC Tunes. Let's get something by Void Dev X1. And let's get... Who am I thinking of? There's one by Via. Let's get one by Compact Dev. Eldritch Theater. Alright. I feel like we got a good mix. Alright, hey folks. Someone says, what's going on here? I guess I'll find out when you show your screen the audio switches to integrated audio. Wait, really? Oh. Okay, cause see, like, on this thing I have audio input capture as well as audio output capture and mic. So it's audio input capture. That's just the default device. So, okay, so I should mute that. There we go. When you put full screen webcam audio goes back. It's good. Okay, sweet. Okay. Hey folks. Today I'm Zach, and what we are going to be doing on this fine day. Hey Golden Onion, how's it going? What we are going to be doing on this fine afternoon is, you see, I have received what I believe to be a package in the mail. What could it be? And as you can clearly see, it does state Paper Computer Games on the label. So that makes me think that this is something that perhaps I should, you know, make a video about. But then I was like, I don't feel like making a video. I don't feel like editing right now. Are you crazy? I will edit my other video later, though, which hopefully, like, maybe that'll come out today or tomorrow or, you know, sometime in the near future. But regardless of that, I did not feel like editing a video just for this package. You know, sometimes you just want to open a package, you know? You know, not everything has to be a whole production. Not everything has to be a video. So I was just like, all right, yeah, let's do it as a live stream. So that seems like a practical solution. And all the various, you know, council members in my head all agreed to that. It could be PCG. That is true. It could be. What do you guys think it is? I should take a poll in chat. Well, what do we think this is? I mean, like, the return address just says Paper Computer Games, and it's from my address. So in theory, I'm sending this to myself. It's very mysterious. Should I open it? Wait, hold on. I feel like I need to make this a poll. Let's poll chat. Should I open? Wait, hold on. Let me move my face out of the way so you can see. Yeah, there we go. Should I open the package? Ask your community. Bam. Alright, let's see what the community has to say about that. It's a race. So far, 0% for each option. Oh, now it's 50-50. 50% yes. Wonder who voted no. Nah, let's just not find out. I like the mystery. Open the package, man. I don't know. Have to see what the will of the people says. Alright. Alright. Oh, now it's 60% no. There's 5 votes. How's there 5 votes if there's 3 viewers? Alright, I don't know. But I think I'm going to end the poll in 3, 2, 1. Drum roll, please. End poll. Okay, so 60% said no. So 40% said yes. Send the poll again. I think I accidentally did no. Oh, well, I don't know. I think I have to respect the will of the people. I think I better not open it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I could just open it. I guess that's the end of the video. Yep, there's nothing else to talk about. That's the whole subject matter. PCG later. PCG later indeed. Alright, let's try this again. Round 2. It's been enough time since the first one, right? That's been a solid 30 seconds. But I will spell this differently. Should I open the package? Really doesn't matter, man, the package. Oh, it matters. Democracy's important. I respect the will of the people. Oh, strong early lead for the yes side. We're seeing a 67% majority. Oh, it has risen to 80%. Ooh, this is exciting. All right, let's end the poll in 3, 2, 1. Bam! And the results are 80% yes, 20% no. Wow. It's incredible to see how public opinion has changed in just those 30 short seconds. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's do this. Can you guys confirm that you can still hear me? All right. Behold. It is the package. See, most people might have accidentally done no last time. Yeah, that could be. All right, you guys, here it is. The official opening of the package. Let's see. I feel like I need a second wind for this. All right, you guys, let's see what's inside the package. And it's nothing. It's empty. Yay! Okay. Here we go. Whoa! And it is the back of a comic book. Balzac Origins Matak. It's my comic, you guys. Whoa. Why is it printed right to left? It's like a manga. Dude. Huh. Fascinating. Wait. Oh, it is actually left to right. The cover is just backwards. Whoops. This is gonna be a collector's edition, you guys. Like, I'm probably gonna fix this soon. So anyone who has the edition of Balzac Origins Matak, with the backwards cover. It's gonna be worth $1 million one day, you guys. This is the so yeah, you've got the back cover on the front, but then you open it and it's the front cover inside. I dig it. Hold on, I feel like we need more light on this. Let's see. Solid says, "Let's go, comic. That's so cool." Yes. Golden Shout says, "That's awesome." Yes. I added Matak in my MV PCG as well. Awesome. Yes, Golden Onion. His active today, we're playing the MC PCG. Oh, that's awesome. Shout says, "You do seem confident, and confidence is key." Thank you. I appreciate that. I always try to be confident. What should I do? Should I like actually, I don't know. Should I read the comic on stream? I mean, I guess that would decrease the motivations for you guys to like buy it, but you know, I feel like that's made up for by the fact that this paper is just so nice and shiny. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Guess what? What? Let's do a poll on whether I should read the comic. Should I re-add the comic? It looks smooth. Yeah, it is. It is smooth. Check that out. It's hilarious that it's backwards. I do not know why that happens. I cannot fathom. That's so weird. Cover is really nice though. I am quite pleased with this. Man, I have the ultimate PCG collector's edition. All right. Oh, you're Hack Troll. Oh, hey, Hack Troll. Okay, so let's end the poll in 3, 2, 1, and ending the poll. Flamespot says half maybe an end on a cliffhanger to encourage people to get it. Ooh, that's true. That'd be evil. That is true. Okay. Well, we had 2 votes, so I feel like that's not enough votes. No cliffhanger, please. Okay. I feel like I need some different music all up in here. Oh, Golden Onion is the Sonic activist? Oh, dude. I thought Sonic activist was PCGW. I feel like I need some watery music all up in here. Oh, you just changed your name, Zach? Oh, really? Okay. So you were PCGW and you changed PCGW to Golden Onion? Alright, that's cool. Alright. Shall we read the comic, folks? And by shall we, I mean, like, it's gonna take a while for you to respond because there's like a delay, so I'll just read it. So this is the cover. It is on page number 1, and it says Balzac Origins Matak. And here we see Matak Roshivej, the star of this comic. It's called Balzac Origins because this is a prequel to my PCG Balzac Lobotron. Leave a like. Oh, thank you so much, Golden Onion. All right, let's read this thing. page number 1. Balzac Origins Matok. This like kind of fish guy is just kind of approaching. He comes close and like nudges him, and you can just kind of see the word Matok on the fish. Ugh. He grabs the fish, and on the fish it says, Matok, it is time for your appointment. 16 Glucktars to prepare. It is time. See, like, that's what like the fish is actually saying, but this stuff is like on an electronic display on the side of the fish. Golden Onion says, oh my god, these are so cool. Thank you so much, Golden Onion. I am late. Now he's just like swimming super fast. His fish is swimming beside him. It says, Matok is a tryptosian. They live in giant genetically modified seaweed underwater. So this like giant genetically modified piece of seaweed, this is like their equivalent of a building. So that is how that works. Epic World says, whoa, I missed it. This is the comic? You are correct. It is the comic. But what you missed, we unboxed it, and now we can see that the cover, I actually messed up. See, like, the cover is backwards. This is supposed to be the back cover, but it's on the front, and the front cover is on the back. But, oh well. So he's swimming out of the building that he lives in. Like, see these holes? Those are like stomata, which is what the plants sort of breathe out of. But in this case, this is like, you know, they use that as like entrances to their buildings, and they use So anyway, he's swimming along. He's trying to get there on time. He arrives at the city of Gurmara, and here he is overlooking the environment. Epic World says, whoa, you have a rare copy then, Zach. I'm glad you tested it out first. Yep, this copy is going to be worth millions of dollars. If you want the collector's edition, you can get it now. Otherwise, I'm going to fix it. Golden Onion says, man, I love this comic. Thank you so much. So, yeah, like, by the way, if anyone wants to read this comic, the digital version is available for free online, like, on the PCG shop, or you can buy this physical version like for money. But you know, the digital one has all the same stuff. It's the full thing, so there's no reason not to just get the digital one unless you just really like having a physical collector's item or whatever. But hey, Oddball PCG, how's it going? Where's JPGS? I don't know. Epic World says, I can tell you worked really hard on this. I did. This took forever. I've been working on this for like months. And the original plan was like a lot longer than this. Like, so this comic is really only part 1 of what was supposed to be a larger story. Okay, so anyway, this is the city of Gurmara, because this is lots of seaweed. Each seaweed is like a building, and you see lots of little tryptosians swimming to and fro. There's also just like a nod to Sketchy Penguins Wawad stories, that there's also crab arcs down here, like walking around on the ground. I believe this is the first visual appearance of a crab arc. But like Sketchy Penguin said, crab arcs do exist on this planet, so it would make sense for them to be here. So anyway. So Matok and his little fish, they swim into this building. Then here's like the receptionist, and she tells him, she's like pointing the direction of where he's supposed to go, so he swims in that door. And this guy's like, the new intern, welcome. And there's like a systems ready screen. It says, most Triptosian technology is genetically modified animals or plants, though they do have a few metal tools as well. And yeah, because, you know, I like the idea of civilizations that are, you know, if it's an underwater civilization, they have a lot more access to plants and animals than they do to, like, metals and things like that. They do have some metals, because, you know, you can find rocks and metals at the sea floor, but, you know, when all you have access, if you're an intelligent species and you have access to plants and animals, you know, just like how we domesticated dogs, just like how we bred bananas to be better for us to eat, these guys have just put a lot more of their energy into selective breeding and genetic modification than we have. And so most of their technology is just genetically modified plants and animals, whether it's through breeding or modern genetic manipulation. Like the buildings they live in are genetically modified seaweed. The fish that are swimming around, those are sort of like their equivalent of like cell phones, and so on and so forth. Epic World says, do you think it would be cool to make a Chaos Galaxy PCG? I think that would be cool. I don't know how, like, I mean, I don't know how Chaos Galaxy feels about other people, like, doing takeoffs of his work. Obviously, I'm a big proponent of, you know, communities building and sharing on each other's work, but I certainly cannot speak for Chaos Galaxy TCG, but the idea of it, I think, is a great idea. Why do you put coffee inside a coffee maker if the coffee maker is supposed to make the coffee? I don't know. Oddball PCG says, Epic World's PCG should try to ask him. Yeah, for sure. Okay, should I continue reading? Let's see. So anyway, Matak has just swum into this window, and here he finds himself in this room, and this is the professor. Now, if you read the previous story, you know this is a maybe I should really package it with this, but all right, yeah. If you read the previous story, this is Professor Renuj Gashuj, and Matak has idolized him for a long time, and he finally got the internship in Professor Renuj Gashuj's like lab. So here he is showing up for his first day of work, and Renuj Gashuj is like, the new intern, welcome. Golden Onion says, so Zach, you're telling me Matak wasn't a space alien all this time? Oh, he is. He is. He's an underwater creature on a different planet. I really should have said that in the beginning of the comic, but yeah, this does take place on a distant planet, the planet Shirek. So yeah, he's totally a space alien. But yeah. Yeah, so, next page. I am Renuj Gashuj. This is Ilyak Nagalat. She is another intern. He's pointing at this blue Triptosian. She's like, nice to meet you. And this is Nagut, an assistant. Hello. So this guy, you can see he's got like 3 eyes pointed in different directions. And quite clearly off the bat, he is different than the others, right? He has 3 eyes, which is different than all the other Triptosians. Like everyone else here clearly has 1 eye. Epic Golden Onion says, Zach, can we play the game on live? Yeah. Epic World says, Zach, did you see my video where I showed every PCG ever made because I show 2 new Shri PCGs towards the end of the video? No, I did not see that one yet. Maybe I'll react to it after the comic. Awesome. I actually am working on something Shri related, sort of. I'm sort of in that phase where I haven't, like, I started doing some stuff on it, but I haven't, like, fully committed to the project. But yeah, like, I've been wanting to see your Shri PCGs to learn, like, and, like, actually play them. Like, Epic Worlds. We should actually, like, play, what were they called? Like, Temple of Shri, and the other one was something about the Zagori. Yeah, I want to play those two, and whatever other Shri PCGs you have, so that I can learn stuff for my project that I'm gonna do. Also, just because I want to play them in general. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Anyway. I'm Matak Roshi Veg. It's an honor. We're conducting experiments of the brain. The brain? For your first task on this project, Matak, can you two go pick up some devices for me? So it looks like Matak and that's Ilyak Nagalat are looking surprised at receiving this assignment, but we'll see how that goes. Can I come? Want to help? Ilyak says, sure, come along. More tentacles, more turnipin. I don't know, that just popped into my head. They would have their own, like, little catchphrases as well, just like, the more the merrier, you know, stuff like that, but they would have different ones, right? So, I mean, they probably wouldn't really be speaking English, so it doesn't make a ton of sense, but, you know, even so. Epic World says I'm down to play Zagori, Empire, Temple of Shri, or Deep Sea Shri. Yes, awesome. I'm working on a Shabrak PCG right now. Awesome. Okay, I just made 2 PCGs, Sonic and Call of Duty Zombies. Awesome. Okay, so the 3 of them set out. They're swimming through the ocean, like they swim out of the window. And as they're swimming, they're gonna start talking. So what's the project we're working on? Oh, I don't know. So far, he's had us helping him make systems to link to the brain, but he won't say what for. Professor always keeps secret when he's excited. I wonder what it could be. She asks, anyway, what made you apply to work with the professor? And by the way, you can always tell who's talking because, like, the color of the text usually matches the person. Like, she's speaking in blue text, Matak speaks in purple text, and Nagut, also purple text, but his is sort of like bigger and more exaggerated. Like look at this. That's like classic Nagut text right there. Oddball PCG says, since they live in seaweed, does that mean they're very tiny? No. The seaweed is like really, really big. Like, these Streptosians are about the size of a human. It's just that these seaweed have been genetically modified and bred to get so big that it's basically like the size of a building. Good question, though. Golden Onion says, oh my god, the way you change your voice gives full cutscene experience. Thanks, Golden Onion. Zach, you're really talented. Thanks so much. Epic World says, Zach, the main reason I'm skeptical of releasing gameplay videos for playing my PCGs is because me and my friends who mainly play D&D use some different mechanics in our games. That's fine. I mean, yeah, like, there's no reason not to show that just because it's a little different than how I play my PCGs. Like, everyone's got their own playstyle, you know? Well, nothing wrong with that as long as you guys are both comfortable showing your footage. Epic World says, yeah, the art in this comic is amazing. Oh, thanks so much. Anyway, Ilyak says, anyway, what made you apply to work with the professor? Oh, I've always followed his work. Anything with Renuj Gashuj in it, I had to read. She says, by Gurgis, me too. By Gurgis, that's like, Gurgis is like an important figure in Triptosian society. He's like, sort of like a god to them, I guess. Like, you know, sort of somewhere between, you know, like an ancient prophet, an ancient hero, to like a god. That, like, so yeah. Anyway, so they're swimming past all these like rocks, and there's some seaweed on the ocean floor. You too? Oh yes, I would spend hours devouring that magazine. Biodiscoveries? Yes. So like, I was kind of trying to like subtly hint that they're sort of like getting interested in each other, because like I made sort of like an outline of a heart behind them, like a fuzzy heart. Anyway, Nagut says, there is the factory farm. Oh wait, sorry. There is the factory farm. We are there. So they're swimming over toward, like, there's like the main, I guess that seaweed would be like the main office building of the factory farm. And then out from the seaweed comes this guy, and he's like, your mind linkers are ready. And by the way, like the different colors of the Triptosians, like we have like Matak is purple, Iliak is like light blue, and now this guy is red. I just figured, you know, just like how humans have a variety of different colors of skin tone, Triptosians would as well, but their skin tones wouldn't be the same as our skin tones, so I'm having them sort of range from red to purple to blue. I just think that has a good, like, alien / sea creature look to it, but also gives it, like, a nice variety, and it helps me distinguish characters, because, like, it is sort of hard to make different Triptosians, like, kind of look different from each other. Obviously, Nagut, he's purple like Matak, but he's distinguished because he has, like, the nice, like, the 3 eyes. That really helps a lot. I also tried to make his, like, tentacles, like, a little curlier, but that's, like, a more subtle difference that you might not notice unless I pointed it out. Golden Onion says, wait, are they in love? Well, I mean, they just met each other, but, like, here they're just realizing they have a common interest. They're like, oh my god, I'm into science too! And, like, they're like, you know, they're starting to think, oh, hey, you know, she's kind of cute, you know? It's like that kind of a moment, but, I mean, they're not, like, completely in love yet, obviously, but, because, like, they just met, but, how to mention someone? I don't think you can. Anyway. So he says your mind linkers are ready. Iliak says, can we see them, please? Of course. And here he's kind of like, he's pointing back at them. It took about 3 weeks to grow them. Complicated. Never made anything like them. So, like, what's going on here is, like, these creatures were just grown by this guy's, like, factory farm. Like, what this factory farm does, and, you know, this guy obviously works at the factory farm. What this factory farm does is it grows creatures. Because remember, the Triptosians use animals and plants as their technology. So, like, if you need a special kind of technology made, like, if you need a creature to do something in particular, like, this guy will grow that creature for you. So in this case, these are mind linkers, and Professor Renuj Gashuj ordered them, and so these guys have now grown them for him. So Matak and Iliak are picking them up. Stop me if I'm over-explaining. I don't know if this is obvious or not. I'm just explaining because, like, you know, just in case it's not super clear. Okay, so well, let's keep going. Oh, hey, you brought a 3 eyes with you. Ha! I love these guys. So this red guy is like, he's like, talking about, Nagut, because, you know, like, his... Wait, wasn't there a thing that explains what Nagut is? I feel like I forgot to read that. Ah, yes, I did forget to read this. It's like earlier when we first met Nagut, and he was all like, can I come? I want to help. Here's the explanation. Nagut is a tryptozoid. So, like, Matok species is Triptosian, but Nagut is a tryptozoid, okay? They're a subspecies of Triptosians who are significantly less intelligent, but still sentient. For this reason, Triptosian children like Matok are taught that they are superior, but they still must be kind to their inferior cousins. So, like, this subspecies, the Triptozoids, who have the 3 eyes, like, they are less intelligent than Triptosians. That's, like, a scientific fact on this planet. But, like, you know, Matok is brought up being like, yeah, they're inferior to us, but we still have to treat them with kindness or whatever. Like, that's how they're brought up, being taught. But, you know, as with anywhere, there's always going to be bigotry, right? These guys are intelligent enough to talk, they're intelligent enough to use tools, but they're, like, clearly less intelligent than the Triptosians. And so, of course, for that reason, a lot of Triptosians are bigoted against them. And this has sort of actually shaped Triptosian society entirely. Because, you know, as we know Triptosians from my PCG Balzac Globotron, and, like, they have, like, they're very prejudiced against other species as well, like humans, because humans have 2 eyes, and, like, Triptosians, because, like, they like, Triptosians have 1 eye, and they've gotten used to the idea that these beings with 3 eyes are less intelligent, so when they see creatures with more eyes than they have, they automatically assume that they're going to be less intelligent. So that's why they assume humans are less intelligent than them, even though that's not true. Humans are probably about the same intelligence as a Triptosian. But, like, you know, it's bigotry. You know, like, they've learned to expect that, and so that's what they see. Golden Onion says, how long are these comics? Oddball says, I think this one is about 25 pages. Yeah, I think that's about right. I wish I could buy this too. Well, Golden Onion, you can get the free one online. It's available digitally, so you can get that one on the PCG shop if you want it. Epic World says, one day we'll be able to have a shelf full of PCG books. Hopefully. Hopefully. Shout says, yeah, I will in 2025. It's crazy how 2025 still sounds like a far off year to me, but that's like only 3 years from now. That's crazy. Golden Onion says, man, I really want to play the MV PCG with someone. Oh man. The multiverse. Yeah, we'll play it. We'll play it, Golden Onion. But, okay. So, let's get back to where we were. Enough explaining. Am I over-explaining, you guys? Anyway, so yeah. So that's the nature of this bigotry. So he's saying, oh, hey, you brought a 3 eyes with you. I love these guys. And Ilyak kind of takes offense to that. She's like, please don't call him that. He's a Triptozoid, and he's our coworker. Oh, shoot. So we've got this this little scene over here. Where, you know, they're sort of standing off. Here's the 3 of our team, and here's the mind linker guy with his mind linkers behind him. And, like, he's like, hey, I didn't mean nothing. Like I said, I love the 3 eyes. Ilyak's like, please stop. He says, 3 eyes at least know their place, unlike Krabbies. She says, Krabarks, what's your problem? So, like, Krabbies is like a you know, derogatory term for Krabarks, like these crab guys that you see in the beginning. We don't see much of them, but they do exist as a species on this planet, on the planet Shirek. So this guy is not just bigoted against Triptozoids, he's also bigoted against Krabarks. Epic World says future PCG book ideas: Mercado book, PCG tutorial books, character codex, PCG puzzle book, PCG lore and planet profiles book, PCG chronology for our PCGs, and a book containing 5 PCGs with a script. That's quite a lot of ideas. I like it. Awesome ideas. Oddball says, yeah, yes, a Mercado and lore PCG book. Yeah, totally. Chat says, I can't wait for an alien Karen comes in and goes, I want to speak to the manager. No offense to anyone named Karen. Okay, so anyway. She's like, Crab Arcs, what's your problem? And he's like, my problem is kids like you pretending the inferior ain't inferior. And she's like, do you want our business or no? And now this guy is just getting mad. Now he's like, you know what? Maybe I don't. I'm sick of pretending they're not inferior. I know they are and you know they are. So this guy is just like, you know, he's like taking it personally, you know, that she's asking him not to, you know, use that kind of language to their coworker. He's like, oh, come on. You think like me too. You know it. Come on. But she sees it differently. So she's like, of course they're inferior, but you can understand that and still treat them with respect. So see, like I said, on Triptosian society, everyone knows that Triptozoids are inferior. There's no doubt about that. That's a scientific fact. You know, it's not like on Earth where, you know, like, I don't know, where, yeah, anyway, point is, not gonna get into that. I will make PCG movie or PCG series. That would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, so she's saying, like, yeah, you know, they are inferior, but that's no reason not to treat them with disrespect. Or, you know, that's no reason to treat them with disrespect. So, he's like, oh yeah? Maybe you're the one ever treating them with disrespect. Ever think of that? So now he's like, he's got a smile on his face. He's kind of gleeful. Because, like, at first he was mad, but now he's like, I've got her right where I want her. He's like, he's got her in a corner. So he realized how he can own this situation. He's like, maybe you're the one treating them with disrespect. Ever think of that? You treat this coworker like a baby. Like he's too fragile to know he's beneath you. Well, I won't baby him. Hey, Three Eyes. Gonna? So, this guy is acting like he's actually the one treating Nagut with respect because he's calling him all this derogatory, insulting language. Because he's like, well, he is inferior. I should let him know he's inferior. You guys are babying him by pretending he's not inferior, which is not true. They are like, you probably should treat Triptozoids with respect, but this guy, you know, that's his perspective, and he's like, he just found like a really good, you know, way to Sketchy Penguin says, yes, this looks awesome. Can I see the cover? Yeah, absolutely. For some reason it misprinted and the front cover is on the back. So I'll probably fix that at some point. But yeah, that is the cover. Sketchy Penguin, if you wanna read this, it is available for free, like digitally on the PCG shop. Or you can get the physical one, which costs money, but once again, it does have a misprint. I will fix it as soon as I can, but yeah. Like, Shout says, hey, is it okay if I make a sequel to the Filter Stream / River series you made? Yeah, I mean, okay, I should say that's not my series. That's like, Kurt made that, my friend. But yeah, I don't, I think that would be awesome if you did, personally. So yeah, because on my channel I make movies. Yeah, that's awesome. Like, listen, if you make it, just like, send it my way. I'd love to see it. This is great, and the way each character interacts with each other. Thanks so much, Oddball PCG. Sketchy Penguin says, looks thoroughly epic. Yes, I've read it. Awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, Sketchy Penguin, I included the crab arcs in here because, you know, because they're canon. Epic World says, wait, it says Balzac Origins, so could we be getting books detailing characters like Yippet and Balzac in future comics? Yes. So the original idea for this was to make a whole series of, like, originally this was planned to be a PCG. That was the original plan. But over time, as I thought about it, like, it just made more sense as, like, this one just made more sense as a comic. But the original plan was to make a PCG about the origins of all the Balzac Globotron characters. It would be Matak. The next one I have plans for was going to be... Which was the next one? I had a vague idea for what to do with Johnson. I had a vague idea for what to do with Philby. And definitely Chennai. And the final one was gonna... No, the second to final one, I think, was gonna be Bob. Bob was gonna be, like, that one I'm saving for the last of the Origins. So yeah, I don't know if the whole series is gonna get made. But yeah, this was intended as part of a Balzac Origins series. This was planned for many years, and I just have never gotten around to it. But yeah, there's a lot more story I want to get to with this series. Shout says, but will your friend be okay with it? If he isn't, I won't make... I mean, probably. The thing is, I'm not really in touch with him anymore. So I can't really ask him. But the last time we spoke, he's been fine with, like, he expressed that he was fine with me using any of his PCG characters, like, including Tutorial Bot, which is why, you know, I've been using Tutorial Bot, which he created. Tutorial Bot, Malfoy, Killbot, the Spaceballs, you know, the Zoo Chompers, all classic Kurt stuff. So he'd probably be fine with it, but, you know, once again, I can't really, you know, get in touch and ask him. Man, these comics I'm buying. Thanks so much, Golden Onion. That's a cool plan. Thanks, Epic Worlds PCG. Yeah, there's so much PCG stuff that I've been planning for years and just have never gotten down to. You guys don't know the half of it. I've, like, planned out, like, so much deep lore for the PCG universe. Like, dang. And, like, by the time I actually get around to making any of this, like, half of it is gonna be, you know, like, overruled by new stuff other people have made, and I'll just be like, oh, man. You know? But I guess that's the nature of the beast. So yeah, anyway, so let's continue. Epic World says, Zach, if you need help making anything on your plan or checklist, I could help. Ooh, that is a good idea. I do like that. Let me think about that. We can talk about that later. Oh, that's actually that's a really good idea. Maybe some, like, I definitely don't want to do that with all my stuff, but maybe, like, some of the items I could have, like, I could, like, offer to people in the community and say, hey, if anyone in the community wants to work with me and make this, we could do that. That would be a cool idea. I don't know. But yeah, let's think about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get through this comic. Yeah, I'm down to making anything. Awesome. Thanks so much, Epic Worlds. Okay. So, this guy, he's just like, he's got him where he wants him. This guy's like, yeah? Matak sees what's coming. He's like, you don't have to stand there and listen to this Nagut. Come on, let's go for a swim over by these rocks. He's just like, you know, let's just get out of here. Let's go away from this, you know. No reason to escalate this situation. This guy's like, there you go, babying him again. Come here, Three-Eye. Cross your eyes for me. It's always hilarious when your kind do that. And Iliak is like, that's it, we're leaving. Matak is like, Iliak, if we leave without the mind linkers, it could take weeks or even months to grow new ones at another place. We can't let this guy cause a major setback. Because, like, yeah, like, they need these mind linkers for the project they're working on. Like, if they don't get them, it's going to take more, like, so many more weeks. You know, it's just not worth it, you know? And she's like, I don't care. No breakthrough is worth this. So, you can kind of see her perspective, right? Like, you shouldn't have to be spoken to in that way. You know, you shouldn't have to be disrespected by someone just because, like, you need their stuff. But, you know, that's the line in the sand she's drawing. Well, he's like, you know, it's just one little interaction. What does it matter? You can kind of, like, at least my hope was in making this, that you can kind of see both of their, you know, perspectives here. This is a tough situation to deal with. So anyway, Golden Onion says, I just bought the digital comic. Awesome. Thanks so much, Golden Onion. Zach, I can see your phone. That's fine. Yeah, it's my phone. Which iPhone is that? iPhone X? It's iPhone 11, I believe. So yeah. So Nagu looks at that guy, looks the other way at Iliak. He sees them like yelling at each other. And he's like, clearly, you know, I am the cause of this. Like, I am what's causing this tension, so I've got to do something to resolve this, he thinks. So he swims out in front of them, and Matak's like, Goot? And Iliak's like, what are you doing? And he goes right up to this guy, and he crosses his eyes, which is what this guy wanted him to do. He's like, ha ha ha, love those crossed eyes. See? Three Eyes know their place. That's what I like about him. Here, take the mind linkers. Maybe you kids learned your lesson. So this guy's victorious. He thinks he just taught them a lesson. And these guys are like, ugh. They're like, they hate that this guy is happy, but like, at least they get their mind linkers, I guess. So now they're swimming, it says soon. So now they're swimming back with the mind linkers. And Iliak's like, you didn't have to do that, Goot. And he's like, needed the mind linkers. And she says, no, nothing matters as much as you. Matak is like, that's right, you inferior fool. You're one of us. So this, like here where he says inferior fool, that's like a term of endearment here. Like, even though he is inferior and he is calling him inferior, it's sort of like, here he's using that as like, he's like, come on, you dummy, you're one of us, you know? He's sort of like, because like in Balzac Globotron, Balzac is always calling everyone inferior, but it's said with affection, you know, usually. And so this is sort of like giving you some like pretext for that. Like, this is sort of like a development of why Balzac would think that way, you know? Epic World says, I'm currently working on a series of custom inventory sheets to upload to the PCG shop for people to print out. Awesome. Okay. Iliak says, I don't ever want you to know your place. I don't want you to feel you have to humiliate yourself to guys like that. And Matak says, yeah, if anyone's truly inferior, it's that guy back there. So yeah, even though like it's a scientific fact that like the tryptozoids with their three eyes are the ones who are inferior, Matak is saying this guy is inferior in a different way. You know, he's inferior in that he's, you know, kind of a jerk. So yeah. Ooh, my viewership seems to have just dropped to 1. Should I like keep reading? Is anyone like? I mean, I don't know. If this is boring content, I can just stop. Oh, Sketchy Penguin says I'm still here. Sweet. Thank you, Sketchy Penguin. I don't know. Let's do a poll in chat. Should I keep reading the comic? I think I'm gonna slow down on my TCG channel and focus on my PCG channel for a while. That's awesome, but at the same time, part of me thinks you shouldn't do that because your TCG channel is also the biggest draw, right? It gets the most views, and therefore, like, it attracts people over to your PCG channel. I think, right? I think that's still the case. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm torn about that because on the one hand, I think it's awesome you're focusing more on PCGs, but on the other hand, you know, I don't know. All right. Let's give it 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, let's end that thar poll. Epic Worlds PCG says, well, maybe I should be uploading more PCG content on that channel. That would be cool. Okay, and the results are not showing yet. Why are the results not showing? I am still live, right? Epic World says the audacity to vote no, JK. Yeah, it's just totally not. It was 50-50, Zach? Okay, thanks, Epic Worlds. Huh, 50-50. Now I don't know what to do. How much more is there? This much more. A few more pages. I guess I'll finish it. Anyway, so, alright. I just came back from what was voted. Golden Onion, we were just voting on whether we should keep reading the comic or not. It's 50-50, so you're the tie-breaking vote, Golden Onion. Should... Well, it's boring for me because I'm going to be reading this soon. Ah, fair enough. I'll be reading this soon too. Okay, so it sounds like you guys don't want more comic reading. I guess we have done enough of that. So, nonetheless, I'm pretty pleased about the existence of this comic. It is kind of too big. Like, here it is compared to, like, an average comic book. Here's my, like, Star Trek comic book for comparison. It's pretty big. I tried to get it in comic book format, but it didn't quite work. But I think I'm gonna have to, like, remake the document and, like, recreate this as a comic book size in order to get it to be that size. So we'll have to see. Sketchy Penguin says wiki editing. I mean, okay. I think it's a great size because it matches with the PCG chronology. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be a book, though. It's supposed to be a comic book. It does match with the PCG chronology. And the color scheme is, like, so similar, too. It's, like, the blue with green. And there's purple in both. But with the primary colors being blue and green with a minority of purple. What a coincidence. Huh. And they are just about the same size. And yeah, you can, like, put them on a shelf. But that being said, I think, like, even so, I think I will still try to get, like, actual comic book size for it because, like, you know, for one thing, it's cheaper. Like, it'll be, like, if it's smaller, then it'll be cheaper to print, which means it'll be cheaper for you guys to actually buy. So that alone is enough of a reason for me to want to do that. Hey Compec, how's it going? We just finished reading my new PCG comic book. Behold. PCG comic. Yay. Yay. Balzac Origins Batak. The cover printed backwards so it's funny. Whee! It just came in the mail. I'll be making reaction shorts soon. Awesome. That is really cool. Golden Onion. So yeah, like, wait. Yeah, let's get this stuff out of the way. Put this back here. Okay. So what am I what am I doing? Epic Worlds wants me to react to his video, so let's do that real quick. Oh hey, it's my stream. I assume that's this one, showing every paper computer game I've made. Poll for what we should do next. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure. What should we do next? Let's see. Options are react to videos, edit the wiki, or end the stream. Oh, dang. Everyone wants me to react to videos. Alright, let's end the stream. Let's end the poll, I mean. Golden Onion says play PCG. I think I just, like, I don't have enough energy for that right now. I'm tired. I want to do some other stuff today as well. So maybe I'll react to a couple videos and then end the stream, I guess. Let's see. The terrorist has fallen. Really? Sounds like a plan. Okay. So yeah, let's react to this.
With the first one, Epic Worlds.
It's 15 minutes, so let's put it on fast.
PCG game number 1 called Mech Strike. The first PCG I ever made, not too good. It's still a good game. I just used dice, so I didn't like it at the beginning, and it didn't look too cool. Like, just a little too complicated to be a PCG. But I will still count it because it says PCG. Next one, I was pretty experimental because I explored a different planet called Toten. And Toten is another planet in my PCG sector, in the universe. And yeah, that was a pretty fun game. My friend really liked it. It's like his second favorite PCG.
Cool.
Next, I made Titan Sea. Some of these might get out of order because I do not know when I made all of them, but yeah. Titan Sea PCG. Pretty okay PCG. I don't think I've ever shown it on my channel, but it's there. Next is the Abyss. This
Wait. What's it about?
game I actually kind of like. I was experimenting with drawing dragons and like minecarts and cool stuff like that and different puzzles. And Zuvak appears in this game, so that's cool.
Oh, cool. Zuvak appears in it.
Next PCG is Bridge of Nanathar. This is like one of my most played PCGs. I think at least like 8 different people have played this game, including people from the PCG community, so that's cool.
Yeah, I remember liking the cover of that one. Complex says, wait, did my message about your comic not send, or is your internet just slow? My internet is... Oh, I think my internet is slow. Wait, I think I see it up here. Hold on, let's see. Sorry, Compec. Yeah, I've read it. I told you already, but I'm going to tell you again. I've really enjoyed the comic. Thanks so much, Compec. Much appreciated. Zach, is that a Zuvak doll behind you? Oh, that? Why? Why? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, Via just made that. she just up and made that. I don't know why, just as a present to me. So yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, Zuvak. So yeah. I don't know, he ignored mine as well. Did I? I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everyone's messages, but, you know, sometimes they go by quickly, and I get distracted by things. I can't, like, watch chat constantly, so I do miss some of them. But I am trying to respond to as many as I can, except for the ones that, like, where you're talking to each other. Then it's like, oh, well, you know, that's not to me, so I don't have to, like, respond to it. But regardless, Complex says... By the way, I'm working on Zuvak's Paradox right now. I've sent some pics in PCG Leaks. Ooh, cool. Ooh, let's check that out real fast. PCG Leaks. Yeah, PCG Leaks. Ooh. This feels very, like, very Zelda. I feel like I want to, like, ride a horse. Like, explore this landscape. This looks really, really cool. I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like, but I'm psyched. Let's give this a fire, and this one a fire as well. Let's get back to the video.
It takes place on the planet Gondo, and it's one of my most played ones because it's pretty easy introductory PCG, but probably my best introductory PCG would have to be my PCG remake of the first PCG I ever made, which is somewhere deep in my file, but yeah. Next, these games are the Clouded Hopes games. We have the first one, which I remade because Zach created this one. I just had to remake it because...
Yeah, Clouded Hopes.
That's the first one. Then I made the second one, which Zach and Chris played, which was super fun to watch. And I've made the third one, which hopefully they will play soon. So yeah, that is my Clouded Hopes collection. Next, let's get into the Pinchback side of the game. So this is Dragon's Pyramid, the first Pinchback game I ever made. Doesn't really have anything to do with Pinchback, minus he's the main character, but that's a cool game.
It doesn't have anything to do with him, minus that he's the main character, but... I mean... I get what you mean. It's like it doesn't have anything to do with his lore, but still, that was a funny turn of phrase right there.
Actual like OG Pinchback game was Pinchback Life and Times of
I am a fan of the fact that you use Pinchback so much. That is so cool. Such a weird like character like that you would expect would just, you know, I don't know, not get used that much. But yeah, wait, hold on. I'm missing a lot of comments in chat. Zach has the ultimate room setup. I wouldn't go that far. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. Can confirm. Thank you, Golden Onion. Sketchy Young says, the only thing better that would make it better is a life-sized bowl of soup. A life-sized bowl of soup? Wouldn't that just be like an ordinary bowl of soup? Compact Up says, I agree, Sketchy Penguin. Too bad you won't ever find one of those in my room. Sketchy Penguin says something that you could dive into and swim around in. Oh, well, that's not life size. That's giant size. That would actually be kind of cool, though. Like, eating soup and swimming in soup are two different things. I mean, assuming it's not too hot to swim in, you know, obviously. Epic World says the total count for how many PCGs... I did respond to that. Yeah, 99 PCGs. That is hecka impressive. Golden Onion says, I really want to work on a PCG. I mean, a PCG with parental advisory, like a PCG with uncensored language and stuff. I really want to work on that because it'll look more realistic that way. Cool. Do it. Just put like a parental advisory on it. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I mean, like, PCGs are an art form. You're not going to keep them, like, kid-friendly forever. No medium can... Like, imagine, like, the idea of trying to make all books be child-friendly. You know? Ridiculous. Or all comic books. Or all movies. You know, ridiculous. It can't be done. And just in the same way, paper computer games are an art form. Like, right now, it's small. And, like, I'm mostly trying to keep my channel as kid-friendly as possible. But it is an art form. And as an art form, people are going to try different things in it. That's just natural, you know? And it's part of the growth of PCGs. So yeah. Yeah, do it. Just put a parental, like, you know, PG-13 on it or whatever. Complex says, I'm not going to make that many in my entire life. Yeah, probably not. I know. That is super impressive. The only one who comes close to that is Chris. Chris has made a lot, especially when he was a kid. Mainly because I bugged him constantly to make me more PCGs to play. But, yeah, anyway. FYI, for anyone who wants a movie or mini-series on your PCG, I will do it, animated or live action. I want a movie or mini-series on my PCG. Do it then. I want that. I mean, I don't know which one, like freaking any of them, but yeah. I mean, who doesn't want that? Compact Up says, I think you can swear in PCGs if you really want to, but it's nice not to since there's a lot of kids in the community. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, if you look at some of my early videos on the channel, like, especially when we're playing like Ghosts with Chris and whatever, that was before we had an audience, and we did swear just because, you know, when we were first starting the channel, we played just like we ordinarily play. We sort of forget that there's a camera on, you know. It was just sort of like a habit. And it was only later that I started getting an audience, and then I started being like, oh shoot, maybe we should, you know, try to watch our language. But, you know, like, this started with just us playing games, and, you know, we're adults, you know, I don't know. So yeah, anyway. A pool of soup. Yeah, Sketchy Penguin. Sketchy Penguin says, to be honest, if you want swearing in your PCGs, go for it if your player is fine with it. But because PCGs are so flexible, if you have a younger audience, you just don't have to swear when you interact. Yeah, exactly. Golden Onion says, then how do we contact? I really need a mini animation. Chat says, yeah, you think terrorist is friendly. Family friendly? Heck no. Oh, man. Golden Onion says, Sketchy Penguin, I won't put it out on public like on my channel. I'll censor. But in the comic and game, I won't. Epic World says, Zach, can you please watch the whole video to the end because I show a ton of PCGs that will have videos in the future that nobody's seen yet. Okay.
Crab on a Stick, which was, the title was pretty much copied from Zach's Zubat Life and Times of Clown on a Stick. I just wanted to make my own game.
That's
They're not really
right.
related, though. Just the name. Next is Pinchback number 2, The Gondo Wizard, which was a pretty epic duel against Pinchback and Gondo Wizard. Next was Pinchback number 3, Mortalis Awaits, which had Pinchback going to Mortalis to save one of his allies.
Yeah, Mortalis. Yes. Well, that plan is from Balzac Lobotron, so I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. And the fourth one was The Alliance, probably the best Pinchback game, minus the first one, and it unravels a very deep secret and very disturbing premise in the comic book universe.
Deep secret.
So next, again, these are out of order. Self Prison. I feel like nobody's ever played this game. I don't think anybody really likes it. It's a prison escape, which I think is a really cool idea for PCG. I just never got around to playing this game, which is rare, because usually my friends play every single one of my games, because, I don't know, I guess they like playing them. Next one is The Three Keys. And it's one of my biggest PCGs that I finished today. Not my biggest one, because I'm working on a really big one. It's just not finished, because in this video, I'm only counting the PCGs that I finished. I'll probably just give you a sneak peek of the ones that I haven't finished, but yeah, that's The Three Keys. All these games in the video that you see will be finished. Next, let's get into Mercado stuff. So I made an OG Mercado thing, which was my first Mercado shop. But here's my Mercado library, which was pretty cool because it was the first, I think Void Devex made a library too, which was similar to this. Then I made Mercado Sector 2. And then I looked back and I saw my original Mercado shop, which was this one, and I remade it.
So much Mercado.
Mercado shop with better prices. And then I made, well, this is out of order, but we have Ancient Tunnels PCG, which was my Decad PCG I made for the Decad contest. And then I made a sequel to that called Ancient Tunnels 2.
Man, like, I still feel shame I never finished my Decad PCG. Like, I started it, I drew most of it, and then got distracted by other things. So, like, the drawing, like, exists, and it's all colorful and stuff, but I never finished it.
And then...
Loading.
Right here is the remade version of Ancient Tunnels #1. So that's cool.
Whoa.
And Ancient Tunnels 3 is planned. It's in the works. It just might take a while to come out. So I'm working on so many other PCGs at the moment. Next is Techno Zombies #3, a sequel to the first and second ones made by Zach.
Yes, Techno Zombies 3.
So that's cool. Next is The Factory, one of my favorite games. Well, not my favorite, but it's just a good one in my opinion. Pretty solid. That's that. And if you want more details on these games, most of them have videos on them so far. Towards the end of the video, most of them won't, because they're my newest ones. This one I've never shown before. This is a combat add-on. Just gave you different versions of playing combat system, which I didn't want to show because, I don't know, I just wasn't too proud of it. It looked pretty bad. Next is my Plants vs. Techno Zombies #1. This is like one of my first ones I made. And my sequel, Plants vs. Techno Zombies #2. And then going in the trend of making games off video games.
In chat, Golden Onion and Chowder talking about making a animation about owl treks. I think I don't think that video, like, there might be a few videos left about owl treks, but I think a lot of them were deleted. But on the PCG shop, there is an owl treks fact file that you can download. Just, let me show you where it is actually. You can go to papercomputergames.com. If my internet would work. Dang it, internet. Why does this always happen when I'm on stream? I mean, that's probably why. It's probably because, like, the stream is taking up most of my bandwidth. But still, very annoying. Okay, so you go to papercomputergames.com. You're here. You go to the shop by clicking shop. Then you wait for it to load while you scroll up and down randomly. Sketchy Penguin says, Epic World, since you have so many PCGs now, would you do a video where you rank your 10 favorite PCGs you made? Oh yeah, that's a good video. Sketchy Penguin, that's actually the video I was going to upload today. Wow, what a coincidence. Okay, so here we are on the PCG shop. Then you go down here. And then right here, wait. No, that's PCG Comics. Then down we have PCG Games, like computer games. And here, Books, Guides, Timelines, and Stories. And here you can find Owl Treks Legends Fact File. And this is like the best source of information about Owl Treks Legends that you can really find, I think. I don't think there's much left. You can also find stuff about it on the PCG Wiki. I mean, I'd try going there, but like with my internet like this, I don't think anything's gonna load. Ooh, PCG merch, ooh. But yeah. So yeah. Let's finish the video. Okay, I'm busy planning on Filter Stream Enchanted Hell. Yes. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Zach, a reaction on the recent 3D PCG. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think that was fantastic, but I have to get through this first.
We have Fortnite PCG. We have Squid Game, the PCG, which had one of my most viewed videos. That's cool. I kind of...
Oh, so that did end up working. Like, I thought at first it looked like that wasn't getting many views. But yeah.
It would be a pretty popular video, so that's why I made that game. We got the Flame. We have the Frozen Blade, which Zach played, and he kind of unleashed an evil character to the PCG universe.
Heck yeah, I did.
Computer games. I have a lot more, but these are just the ones that are in sleeves. We got Zagori Empire.
Zagori Empire, need to play that.
The remake of
Temple of Shri, need to play that. Temple of Shri remake, need to play that.
Moment on Gondo.
Moment on Gondo, yes.
And now I can move to my other part of my room because that's where the rest of the games are. Here is Heart of War PCG. That's a very good PCG in my opinion. I believe I showed it in like a video where like a stream, and I think this is Talat Mountain. It features Beto from my big game. I think it was called Final Fleet, which I never ended up finishing. We have Paper Computer Games #1, which is like my best introductory PCG. So, and it's on the PCG shop with the script. So if you guys want a very good game to play for new players, I would recommend that. Okay, next is Escape of the Hot Pocket, a very small PCG.
I like it.
Dark Van Dyke. This is one of my most viewed videos too.
Ooh.
I made a Paper Computer game. Yeah, that's taped together, so I can't open it, but yeah, that's that. We got Lonely Lagoon, Mystery on the Lake, PCG float. We got 2 games in here, but I'll only count it as 1. Then we got my 1-page PCGs. I still have a ton of other big PCGs to show you, but I might as well show you the 1-pagers because they're still cool. We got Camp Survival and my Fortnite Battle Arena, the Emoji Challenge PCG, inspired by Sketchy Penguins Emoji Challenge, another Emoji Challenge, another Emoji Challenge. We got my PCG roundabouts. 1. Well, that's the cover for the roundabout. That doesn't count, but this one does. It's 1. This was the tutorial PCG. Another PCG roundabout I made. I'm not going to be counting my friends' roundabouts because those aren't my games. This one and this one. So yeah, those are all the 1-page PCGs and some small PCGs. You guys don't have to count those if you don't think they're like big enough. But now let's actually get into some big PCG series. So we got my whole Castle of Terror series. I have a 4th game for it, but it's in my PCGs I've never shown before. We got Castle of Terror, which I have a playthrough of on my channel. Force of Terror, another good game, and Mansion of Terror, one of my favorite games in the whole series. Pretty fun. Next, let's get into some more PCGs. Let's show you Crab Cove. This is a more modern PCG I made.
Crab Cove.
Followed by Minds of Telot. This was another event.
Wait, is that Pinchback on the cover of Crab Cove? Shout says Filter Stream Enchanted Hell will take place 19 years after the original series with more monsters, psychos in action. The effects might be cheesy. Yes. Awesome.
I think it was the PCG Jam.
Oh, come on, dude, come on. I think my internet is just not working great today. I think after this video, I'm gonna, like, possibly end the stream just because, like, internet, you know?
I'm starting off with the first one.
That's annoying. Yeah, seriously. I don't think it's gonna work right now, you guys. Try reconnecting. If I do that, it'll break the stream. The Scarlet series. Shall actually show my face. Oh, dude. I'll do face reveal.
Emoji Challenge, another Emoji Challenge.
Okay. Yeah, this is just too slow. I think, you know, it's 3 o'clock anyway. I think it's a good time for me to end the old stream. It's a Sunday. I wanna, you know, I don't know, maybe go out and do stuff. Maybe, I don't know. You know. You know what I'm saying? You know, You know what I'm saying? No, but the street PCGs. I know.
Another Emoji Challenge. We got my PCG roundabouts. 1. Well, that's the cover for the roundabout. That doesn't count, but this one does. It's 1. This was the tutorial PCG. Another PCG roundabout I made. I'm not going to be counting my friends' roundabouts because those aren't my games. This one.
It's just not working. Yeah, like, we can try again on the next stream. Like, remind me to do a stream tomorrow or something and we can finish the video and like do more videos. But just right now, my internet is just really not working. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Yeah, I'm super psyched about this comic, that it exists. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, you guys are the best as always. And wait, how do I actually end the stream? Where's the wait. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. When are we gonna play the MV Ultra Smash PCG? I don't know. Talk to me about that on Discord soon, though. Shout says I've had the great 2 years in the PCG community. Yes, thank you so much for being part of the community. Shout, and to all the rest of you as well. Have a nice day, you too, Compact Dev. Thank you guys so much for watching, and PCG you later.